Today on the brilliance of this song is Feeling This by BLINK-182. This song was released on October 6th of 2003 off their self-titled album, the famous self-titled album everybody knows about. Let's discuss how I discovered this track. So this is going back, obviously going back 2003 days, beginning of 2003. No, not beginning. We're towards the end. My apologies. I got those two mixed up because I was thinking of beginning of 6th grade. So yeah, this is like the beginning of like the 6th grade. I'm like at that time 11 years old. And I watched a lot of TRL, watched a lot of Fuse and all that type of stuff at the time. And I remember flipping through the channels on MTV, and I remember seeing the video for the Feeling This by BLINK-182. I remember, like, I didn't know much about Blink at that time, but I just remember, like, those guys just look so cool, like performing in that like cage they were playing in the music video. I was just like, who are these guys? I know nothing about them, but they look pretty cool. I just remember just that at that time. And then like whatever, I kind of like not forgot about it, but I kind of just moved on from there and whatever. And then I would say like fast forward to 2000, late 2000, I would say 2005. I really got into Blink, and then I kind of revisited that song, and I just remember this is such a catchy song, and I fell in love with that song. Even now, as I get older, I honestly think it's easily the best Blink-182 song. As a like this single, like lead single, it's by far the best single, by far. It's just such a classic Blink, but they did it in a way that was more mature, but still kind of like, you know, poking fun from their days at like take off your pants and jacket, Emin of the State, Do Ranch, you know, all that type of stuff. But they looked so cool and different. Like Tom had like the hair, like that emo hair with the like polo shirt. He rocked the Macbeth shirt or like the Lacoste shirt polos. And Mark had the pink bass, and he grew his hair like a executor or something like that. And then Travis, obviously he had the mohawk in those days. So like, anytime I think of Blink, honestly, I always think of like that era between late 2003 and like till they broke up the first time, type of era, 2005. Like that picture always, and the videos around that era just always, I always remember that time. It's just such a great time. But let's talk about like chords, melodies, and all that type of stuff. So it is played in the E major type of way, you know, a lot of E major, you know. But as you could see, it's played with a capo, and there is some videos around the internet. Tom actually laying down guitar for this this song, and he does use a capo on the 2nd fret. I've seen a lot of guitarists on YouTube and tabs and all that type of stuff. They would just not use a capo and just ring out the, but it really is with the capo on the 2nd fret, and he would play, you know, we do that riff over and over again, and then throughout the verses and all that type of stuff. While Mark, he's doing like the do 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 do, all like underneath. Like if you really listen to that, the verses, he's doing a lot of that. But it's obviously the guitar overpowers that, so it blends in really nice with the track. So yeah, but I really want to, this song in particular, out of many of the Blink songs, I would, you know, the melodies, like these guys, you know, they're a pop punk band, they're a punk band, they can't play it, but Mark, Tom, and Travis, these guys are well crafted. These guys are real musicians, like incredible musicians, each and every one of them. I just want to pull up kind of the vocal harmonies of this track. You guys hear those melodies are incredible. Like, Mark is singing like the fade fell short, and then he's singing down, and he's singing the higher stuff, and then Tom is also singing the fade fell short, and he's also singing feeling no 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 no. Like, there's so many layers. It's got to be like 6-7 layers of those vocals just on the ending part of the song, but it works so well. And I've heard in many interviews making this song, they said the Beach Boys were a big influence on this track. You could obviously see that, I would say so, but to have that well made, like when Mark does the fade fell short like the first time and then does the second time, and then they bring it back at the end of the song as like another big chorus, but adding extra, you know, vocal harmonies by just, and like they're doing, you know, over that is it's like, wow, that's just smart writing, and it's so hooky, just so hooky. And it's like I said, this is like one of my favorite Blink songs. I love this track. You know, and the music video for this is also really cool. They're like playing in this like jailhouse type of thing. They got the cages with these like blow up balloons, and you have girls and guys running like half naked and school, and it's just a cool video. Really, such a cool video, and done so well. I think it was done by Dave LaChapelle, who's a famous photographer, videographer, really an artist of his kind. But yeah, the song success, this topped the Billboard Modern Rock charts at number 2. It actually went gold, certified gold, and it's, I would say any Blink fan will tell you, like, damn it, all the small things, and like feeling this as their like top 3. Like, you could name a Blink song, I would say those 3. They would say right away, without hesitation. And I would say the same too. But obviously they have multiple hit singles, you know, Down, I Miss You, Adam's Song, Rock Show, you know, list goes on. These guys are hit makers and don't play games, you know. But in conclusion, you know, man, this is just such a great song. I keep saying that, but it really is, you know. You know, love that thing, and the capo just adds that extra, that texture type of thing, you know. Yeah, this is, and then after this album they broke up for, you know, 4 years, and Tom did Angels and Airwaves, which I'll talk about in another video, Angels and Airwaves, and then Mark did with Travis Pulse 44, which is also a pretty good project. But and also going back to Feeling This, you know, I don't think this song or the rest of the songs on this record would have happened if Tom didn't do, you know, Boxcar Racer, which, you know, I'm talking about Boxcar Racer in another video, but I digress. Because if you listen to the Boxcar Racer record, you know, it's a super heavy, but still Blink. type of record. You know, the guitars are heavy, the drums are just, Travis's drums on that album is so good. And then coming into this record, you could kind of hear the Boxcar Racer continuation on like this song, and song like Here's Your Letter, like especially Here's Your Letter, Go, Down. You really hear the continuation, and this is easily my favorite Blink record to date. So yeah. Anyways, I gotta get going. So thank you guys for so much for watching. I will see you guys soon. All right, take care.